everyone. Welcome to the BoM Podcast. I'm your host, Aishwarya Shetty, and I'm here with my co-host, Bhumi Shetty. What's up, Bhumi?
Hi. Hi, guys. Please ignore my hair. I just had a hair bath and I did not feel like doing any styling today. So we're just running wild today. Please ignore it.
Same. So today we are going to be discussing the movie Taal, as we discussed in the last episode. So if you have not... we have the cassette here.
It's vintage. It's from Aishan's childhood.
No, it's actually from a thrift store.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so this is from a thrift store.
Oh, yeah, in New Jersey when we went. We randomly found this cassette in the thing, right?
Yeah, randomly.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, not from my childhood.
Yeah,
I actually don't have any... That's
CDs,
from my childhood.
Yeah, CDs.
But the cassettes, I don't have any cassettes from my childhood, surprisingly. I think my parents got rid of them. So yeah, this is going to follow the normal structure, same as Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. So I'm going to start with the movie recap. So businessman Manav falls for an aspiring singer, Mansi, but their love and romance faces an uphill climb when Manav must depart and Mansi's suave manager moves in. I feel like this is a pathetic IMDb description because it's a 3.5-hour movie and it
doesn't cover even 1/4 of what the movie is. So.
Exactly. So just a little bit of the backdrop. This film released in 1999, starring Aishwarya Rai, Anil Kapoor, and Akshay Khanna. Film was directed by Subhash Ghai, who has contributed a lot to Bollywood.
Subhash Ghai.
Yes, Subhash Ghai. Pardes Kalnayak, Ram Lakhan, and Cars. The music was composed, which I'm talking about the music because the music plays a huge role in this film. Was composed by A.R. Rahman, who was at the peak of his career at this time.
One of my top most favorite albums of all time.
He debuted with Rangila in 1995 and then dropped another known album in 1998 called Dil Se. Both albums rank among some of our favorite albums of all time. So, yeah, let's get started. Personal takes. I've actually never seen this film ever up until right now, but grew up with all the songs and remember all the music videos.
Yeah, we were going somewhere in the car and I randomly was like, I said something about this movie because I was like, obviously he has watched it. He's extremely on top of it when it comes to 90s movies and has, if not the same, probably has watched more 90s movies. 90s, early 2000s actually, movies than I even have. So I was very shocked to find out that you hadn't watched it up until now.
I've not.
It was really shocking to me. And I was like, oh my god, I'm calling movie night. You have to watch it. But obviously, knowing Aishan by now, if y'all have watched our previous 2 podcasts, if y'all haven't, please do it. Quick plug in. Quick plug in there. But if y'all have, you know that Aishan watches movies in parts, which is absolutely psychotic to me. But how many days did it take us?
4 days.
Which is so hilarious to me because I cannot do that. I need to finish a movie. When I start it, I could be dead asleep, but I have to still finish it. But he is the total opposite.
Yeah. Low tolerance for long movies. Yeah.
What was your experience though?
Yeah, I think it was everything that I expected it to be, your typical 90s film. One thing that popped out to me was this film, I can imagine being a dance enthusiast and a music enthusiast, probably top 10 film. If you enjoy music, you enjoy dance, this has pretty much all of it. And it's such a big part of the film.
It's almost a musical. It's almost a musical.
Yeah.
If they had 2 more songs, it would be a musical.
Yeah. If this cassette had 2 cassettes, then it would be a musical.
Definitely. How many songs does this movie have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on one side. That means 6 on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9. Wait, 6 plus 5 is 11 songs. Wow.
Yeah.
My math just did not math there for a second. Yeah. But 11 songs.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's a humongous list.
Yeah, one thing I'll start off is I want to just talk about the three main leads. So I'll start with Aishwarya Rai.
Would you consider Anil Kapoor a lead?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Definitely. I think he's a big part of the movie.
He is. I would also.
So some may argue that 1999 belonged to Salman Khan, who gave back-to-back hits like BB Number 1, Hum Saath Saath Hai, and Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. I personally think Aishwarya Rai owned 1999 because she gave us also Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam and this film. And I feel like in terms of the songs, the sheer screen presence it's not
unreal.
matched. It's unreal. It's not
unreal.
matched, yeah.
She looks ethereal in every shot of that movie. To be honest, yes, I enjoyed the movie, but like for me, that movie, when I think of Taal, it resonates with how beautiful Aishwarya Rai really is.
Yeah, definitely.
She doesn't even need to act, honestly. She could just stand there on the screen and I would be mesmerized and just want to watch her. Like, I mean, not that she did not act well. Actually, I think I am not a very big Aishwarya Rai fan, really, like acting wise. She's the most beautiful actress. I mean, one of the most beautiful actresses Bollywood has seen, and paved the way for so many actresses in so many different ways. She was like the first of many things. You know what I mean? She's like like the flag bearer of a lot of things for other actresses. She was the first to have Hollywood presence, all of that, right? First to like work right after, like, or work during her pregnancy. Like, she's done a lot of first to marry and then still continue on working and give us bangers. So she's done a lot of firsts, which I respect, but I don't think she, as I said, she has so much screen presence. I don't think she has a lot of acting skills, but Taal, she really acted well.
Yeah, I thought Taal and Hum Dil De Chuke
Hum Dil De
Sanam,
Chuke Sanam
I
also
think
she
both of
acted
those
really
films,
well.
She
did well.
She really was able to shine.
Yeah, but you know, in Bollywood, right, it's like the male star that brings in the money. So when you apparently, but that's why I think 1999 was Sallu's. But if it was now, then she would have gotten the due that she deserved.
I think in this film, though, in particular, the core of the story is her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so much. I feel like Akshay Khanna and Anil Kapoor and the rest of the cast kind of take a backseat. They're in the story just as much, but I feel like she is at front and center here.
Definitely.
So yeah, I thought that was really refreshing and different. Yeah, I enjoyed the film. I felt like it reminded me a lot of Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, actually, Rangila.
It's basically that only, yeah.
And Pardes, actually. A lot of design choices. I would go back to Pardes and I could kind of see
the vibes.
Okay, this is the same director. They're sort of following the
same
vibes,
the type of jokes, the comedic characters.
Definitely.
You know, all of that. Like, Subhash Ghai has like a certain way of doing things.
Yeah. And the way the music is in the film.
Yeah.
The way it's placed, it's, like you said, very...
Yeah.
He has a unique way of doing it.
Yeah. And like, also, we can't not mention his cameos in all of his movies.
I'm so happy you brought that up because I saw that. And it's so funny that one was very random because he's wearing headphones and listening to a song from Pardes, which is his own film.
Do Dil Mil Rahe Hai.
Which is awesome. But yeah, does he do like cameos in his films? Is that a thing?
Yeah, he cameos in all of his movies.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know a lot of directors do that.
No,
but I didn't know he does it specifically for all his films.
That's crazy. It's him and what is the Avengers universe called?
Stan Lee.
Yeah. And him.
Yeah, but Stanley passed away.
I know he did, but those are the two people I know that do that.
That do that? Oh, okay, all right.
The range is like...
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
So you're saying Subhash Ghai did it before Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So they took the idea from him. Okay.
I'm just kidding. But yeah. Sorry, please don't come at me. I'm just joking, guys. But what I mean is, he always does that. And it's like a thing. He was also in this. And it was so cute because... Do Dil Mil Rahe Hai from Pardes was playing for a scene for Manav and Mansi.
Yeah. So let's move on to Manav. Akshay Khanna. So, all right. I thought he performed well.
He was amazing.
He was really good.
As usual.
He's usually really
always good.
I never have anything, but I don't feel like his character was written that well.
Okay, not in 2025.
Yeah,
Definitely
when you look
not.
back at it,
Yeah.
it's a little
He's a bit
regressive.
toxic.
He tries to win Aishwarya Rai over a little too much.
But don't you think all 90s movies have that with the heroes?
I don't think so. No, this was pretty like. It was pretty spot on. Like when he told her, "You should just give up all of this." Like he's basically asking her to just give up on her fame, her music, and like everything. And I don't know. I feel like it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It definitely didn't age well.
Yeah,
the
absolutely
character.
not. Because you watched it first time now.
Yes, I watched it.
I watched it second time.
Yeah.
Didn't like it as much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now that I watched the movie, didn't like it as much as because I loved Taal when I watched it.
Yeah.
But now that I've grown up, for me, Taal more is the artistic value of the movie,
Definitely,
music-wise, and the way it's filmed, and the scenes, and the music videos from the movie. And for me, like Akshay Kumar as a romantic hero, Akshay Khanna as a romantic hero in the songs and the first half when he's actually sweet.
Yeah.
And when he's actually falling in love with her. That part for me was like, because I always think of Akshay Khanna as like this really good actor. Like lately, Ittifaq was the last movie I think I watched.
He was in Chava too.
He was brilliant in Chava as well. Yeah, so those are the types of more serious roles is what I think of him, minus Halchal, my most favorite movie of all time. But like to watch him as a romantic hero now that I'm an adult was really cool. Like I didn't think of him as a romance hero till I watched the first half of Taal.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many of his movies from the 90s, but definitely early 2000s, Halchal, Hangama.
The funniest comic timing is unreal.
Yeah, he's a very talented actor. Yeah. I feel like
underrated.
Him written as the main love interest, there were definitely some things I was like, okay, this is a little off for today. It didn't really fit in today's time. But I could see it fit in the 90s, I guess.
Definitely.
Did you have anything else to say about Akshay Khanna?
Nothing, yeah. I just hate that he didn't get his due ever, you know?
I think he's getting his due now.
But that is not fair because in his prime, he didn't. You know what I mean? I mean, men are lucky like that. They have many primes going through their lifetime. You know, like men aging is very positively spoken about versus women aging, like online and stuff like that. Like a female, like an actress has a shelf life, and a man can really have a comeback at any time.
Yeah.
But that's just also a lot of biological factors, to be honest.
Yeah. No, it's the industry, I think.
Industry is mainly what it is, my eyes.
That's what has caused it. I think they've given him
1000%.
Like, Aishwarya Rai is the core of the story, but whose name is before hers? Anil Kapoor and Akshay Khanna.
1000%.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how Hindi cinema is set up, really, where, like, even though, as you said, she's at the center, but it's mainly about his struggle. Like, there's more scenes of his struggle, which I think this time watching it, even though I'm okay with longer movies, I felt like so many scenes could have been cut out.
Definitely.
Like the last scene in the court.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it went on for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What was the need?
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to the overall arching story of the film. But I wanted to talk about Anil Kapoor lastly.
Yeah.
I normally love Anil Kapoor. I think he's an incredible actor. And he I'm pretty sure won a Filmfare as supporting actor for this film.
Did he?
And I was not impressed. I thought it was the hammiest performance till date. And I can't really wrap my head around why his performance was like praised so much. I didn't find anything that interesting in the character, and I don't know. Yeah. What did you think?
But that's what the character is. He is an OTT guy. Like, you know, he's like very over the top and very like grey, but he's not a bad person.
I honestly didn't find him to be grey at all.
No, he is great. So the way they have him written, right? It's that, did you see that whole scene where he's like, these are the commandments that my mom taught me.
Yes.
But this is somebody, like, he is a person who will think about his business, who will think about his how, what is the word for it? His faida, like his...
Yeah, for his benefit.
Yeah, his benefit.
Yeah.
Why did I fully okay, my brain went blank there, but yeah, his benefit. He will think of that before he does something good. But when they come to him wanting to put her in a bikini shoot, he's like, that's not what we do here.
Yeah.
So he does have a moral ground, but he's slightly, like this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But that's what his character is.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like it was just a little too over. Like, for instance, if another actor did it, I feel like it wouldn't have been performed at an over-the-top level. Like, if, for instance, just giving you an example, if you gave the same role to Jackie Shroff, or you gave this to Sanjay Dutt...
You mean Jackie Shroff in Rangila? Got it.
They would have downplayed it a little bit, and I feel like for a Subhash Ghai film, it would have really flowed with the entire film. The film was like very low energy, just kind of flowed, and then all of a sudden in the middle, when Anil Kapoor enters, all of a sudden there's this like really high energy in the frame, and I don't know if it fit that well.
I didn't think that way, to be honest, because I think that's what the character is supposed to be. And I rarely ever don't like an Anil Kapoor performance, because contrary to popular belief, I do feel he for a lot of people think that he acts the same way in all the movies. Like,
I don't agree.
He's just being himself, you know. But I feel like in the scenes where he's supposed to be more serious, he's questioning her. Is this his best performance? No. But I don't think it was not good either.
Yeah, it was not that it was bad. I think it was just not up to par
with
his
Mansi and Mani.
No, with his other performances.
Yeah, obviously.
So I think, I don't know. Just... that was a little bit off for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the overall movie, like you said, it was like 3.5 hours long.
At least 1 hour could have been gone.
Yeah.
Easily.
I think the movie also flowed really well in the first half.
First half, yeah.
And then the second half is where
Flat.
I think it just kind of fell apart a little bit. Yeah, so just talking about the overall film, it felt like it was a little long, but, overall, whatever. I wanted to ask you, because you saw this film when? Like back when you were a kid?
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Not a kid really. Like, Taal is one of those movies that will happen to be on the TV on some channel.
Yeah.
So I watched it many times in parts.
Yeah.
Like, throughout my childhood.
For sure, yeah.
Obviously the songs were such a rage.
They were
when
a
the
rage,
movie.
yeah.
Sorry, they are a rage to this day.
Yeah.
Like, now also girls are using Ramta Jogi on their reels. Like, it's like an iconic album.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I say, Taal is like one of those movies that's in every Hindi cinema person's like radar, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So I've watched it multiple times, but what is the question?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to know what the film means to you, and I guess how it impacted you when you grew up. Like, for me, the songs... I'll let you answer, actually, first.
No, go for it. I want to see what are the tones of
Got
this
it.
answer.
Yeah, no, so the songs, like you said, were like a big rage when it came.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother actually had that exact cassette, and so I remember I would listen to that cassette when we would travel.
On your Walkman?
No, when we were in the car.
Oh.
Yeah, so I remember the songs like vividly. Rabta Jogi is like etched in my brain. Ishq Bina, Taal Se Taal, like
I know
everything.
all the songs
all
by
the
heart.
songs are like, and it's crazy because the popular ones are always playing throughout your life, but then when you sit back and actually listen to the album, you're like, oh yeah, this song is in this movie.
Yeah.
I know this song. And that's basically what I felt about
Watching
all
the
the
movie?
other songs while watching this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I've heard every single song on this album. I just don't find myself revisiting it that much, except for the popular ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, besides the songs, I didn't have any other scope of this film. So, yeah.
But I don't think there is an unpopular song in this album though.
There were some, like some of the slower ones.
Which one? Mere paas hai. That's a very famous song. That's the slowest
But
song.
I feel like it's not as famous as Rabta Jogi was like a banger.
No, that's because it's two very different types of songs.
Yeah.
But Hariharan, I think, sang that song.
Yeah.
And
But I didn't know it was part of this movie.
yeah, but
So
you
when
know
I watched
the
it,
song.
I was like, I know the song.
Yeah. That's a very super duper hit song, by the way.
Yeah.
Mere paas hai tu also. But yeah, like it takes you a minute to realize it's from Taal.
Yeah, like I didn't immediately figure that out.
But even did you see, okay, what it means to me, let me say that first. So when I watched when I was a kid, obviously I loved it, and like all the costumes, like I remember with like dressing up with my mom's dupattas and doing like all these weird ass hairstyles, because you saw the video, right? It's little contemporary. Her
Yeah, it's all
outfits and
contemporary.
hair,
Yeah.
and so we used to like try to recreate it with like things in the house with dupattas and like dance to the songs, come up with dance choreographies at home. So like as I said, this movie more than the movie, because when you're a kid you really don't get what's going on storyline wise.
Yeah.
But now when I was watching, but I remember like loving the movie for sure. But the songs definitely stand out way more than the movie for me to this day. But when I rewatched it with you, I honestly liked it slightly less, as I mentioned earlier.
Okay, interesting.
Because I did agree that I felt like Manav is not a positive character for me.
Yeah.
You know, yes, he's in love. Yes, there are men like that.
Yeah.
Like, is it like a big Kabir Singh issue that this movie shouldn't have been made?
No.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely not. He's just, and by the way, let's not forget, both of them are 21 years old in the movie.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Both the characters are 21.
Okay.
That's why the immaturity, that's why the extreme, you know, like running into the fire to get her dupatta, Manav C, you know, hashtag Manav C, they did it first. Let me tell y'all.
Yeah, they did it before, Bradgelina.
Yeah, they did it before. They did it first. Hashtag Manav C. And like, you know, the like having the photo.
So Subhash Ghai basically started all these trends.
So many trends. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, so all her photos on the wall and like clicking her photos, and then that whole scene where you know, he was being creepy and clicking photos, but then he comes back, he gives them the whole like SD card thing, I don't know what they were, floppy disk or whatever, with all her pictures, and then you see that the photos are actually not indecent photos. He's just clicking her photos. Still creepy.
Very creepy.
Still creepy.
Very creepy.
Still creepy. But for 90s, you
That's
know,
how
they
it
just
was.
that's just showing on cinema the extreme way of falling in love with someone.
Dude, that floppy disk camera is too funny.
Yeah. And like I think that's why it's a little extreme and a little toxic, because they're both 21 years old.
Yeah.
But I love that the Mansi is so dignified that she chose her self-respect over her love.
Yeah.
Because even till the end, she was gonna marry him.
Yeah, that's true.
She was gonna marry Anil Kapoor.
Yeah.
And Anil is the one, even up their dads, they mend things. They become friends again.
Yeah.
But still she was gonna marry Anil Kapoor because self-respect, right? And then when she sees, and when her sisters, which I didn't understand what the hell kind of sisters were those that were telling her to go back to Manav after everything he put her through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so many flaws in the movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, this is not making any sense.
But till Anil Kapoor is like, I'm not marrying you, go back to him, that's when she goes back to him.
Yeah. I wanted to also talk about the
Dog?
The dog.
I knew it.
There's like Bollywood has a lot of like famous dogs. Obviously
Tuffy.
There's one from Hum Aapke Kaun,
Tuffy.
Tuffy. There's the one from Main Prem Ki Diwani who's a cartoon dog also. Do you remember that?
Yes, the CGI guy didn't have. Remember when in the pretentious movie reviews, they're like, the CGI guy. No, not pretentious, our favorite, only they see.
Yeah.
He's like, the CGI guy was already sitting and not doing anything, so they made the parrot, the dog, all these CGI things.
Yeah, the
Lame.
dog plays a big role in this film as well.
Cookie.
Not Cookie.
Cookie.
It's not Cookie.
It is Cookie.
I swear.
Check
it's not Cookie.
what's the name of the
Okay,
dog.
I'm gonna look this up.
Look it up.
What was the dog's name in Taal? I don't think Siri understood a word of what I just said.
Let me check. Should I ask chat?
It was not Cookie.
It was, I think. Was it not?
I don't think it was Cookie, bro. I think it was something else. Brownie. Sorry, my bad. Brownie.
But
that's also a weird name.
Yeah.
That's like not any better.
Yeah. Brownie.
So yeah, Brownie played it. Brownie actually looks like my dog.
But you know, na, it's not the khana wala brownie. Some people go by in India. The nicknames are based on appearance. Like my name was Chotu for lifelong.
So you're saying
Brownie.
I would be Brownie?
You would be Brownie.
Alright.
That's why like Blackie. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, never mind. This movie's a little bit more regressive now.
I'm just kidding. It could be from the cake, like the brownie cake.
That's wild. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was the music style. So the music plays a big role in this film. I felt like when you compare this movie to Pardes, it's like Meri Mehbooba from Pardes and Rabta Jogi. The way it's like designed, the sets, the way the dancers are moving, it's very similar.
Yeah, very jazz, no?
Very jazz, yeah. And I think that's a Subhash Ghai.
Yeah, it's a shamak special.
It's a special
looks like.
thing.
Wait, is it a shamak special?
It is, yeah. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Was there anything else we wanted to cover besides that before we get into Bollywood Bites?
Bollywood Bites? What about the supporting cast? Why I'm not speaking about Mr. Omrish Puri, my favorite dad of all time? Because I'm not a fan of, what's his name? I forgot. Alok Nath. Because I've heard really shady stuff about him. Yeah. But tell me why Alok Nath has been playing dad since he was born.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Alok Nath except for the fact that
he was a very irritating dad, to be honest.
A little bit irritating. Yeah. I wasn't as irritated with Omrish Puri.
Yeah, exactly. Even though Omrish has a slightly negative in the beginning.
But he's not.
Exactly. He's like meant to be, but it was the family members that were a little more toxic.
Yeah.
But he was always like, I think for me, the dad-son relationship that Omrish Puri and Akshay Khanna have, which is so funny because they're also dad and son in Halchal.
Yep.
Are they dad and son in any other movie?
I think hold on, I'll tell you.
And that should say they're such good artists because it's...
No, just Halchal.
Yeah. Just Halchal and Taal, right?
Yep.
It's crazy because that should tell how awesome artists they are because it's such different dynamics in both movies.
Very different.
And for me, like Taal is one of my top, like one of the top dad-son relationships that Omrish Puri and Manav's character have of all time.
You should watch Phool Aur Kaante.
Who's in it?
Ajay Devgan.
Oh, okay.
And Amrish Puri.
Oh, okay.
They have a really cool like father-son
relationship. Okay. Yeah. Now, I really liked how they've shown that way more than Mansi and her father.
Yeah.
Way more.
Definitely.
Because they had like a real thing going. Like, you know, it was so like they had their own way of dealing with things. Like they kind of taunt each other. And like, you know, it's written really well, the relationship. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Alok Nath or Amrish Puri. I think
supporting cast in general, I was going to ask.
Yeah, they were. I mean, no one was like stood out to me.
Yeah.
They were just there.
And
I think the last half an hour of the film is just like a giant mess. It's just like this needs to end now.
Yeah,
like,
it was feeling like all those people are actually the people who are creating a commotion because they can see film stars there.
Yeah. It
was such chaos. Unorganized chaos.
It was very chaos. I didn't understand what they're running to.
And why are they hitting him? What is going on?
Yeah, I didn't understand that at all.
Kuch bhi. The last 30 minutes could have been cancelled. They could have gone to the courtroom and then he could have realized that she's not into him and just cut it out. There were a lot of unnecessary things. Even like his assistant going with her manager and like hitting on her and all those creepy jokes. Like, certain things, but again, it hasn't aged well.
Yeah, it hasn't.
I think there was definitely a market for all of that back in the day when this movie actually came out.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's, I guess you can't really judge a 90s movie for what it would be like in 2025. Right?
No, we're not judging that. I'm saying it hasn't aged well.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah. Cool. Let's get into Bollywood Bites. So, The first trivia is this was the first Hindi motion picture to appear in the top 20 box office charts in USA.
That's so cool.
So that's a huge achievement. Shahid Kapoor makes an appearance in Kahi Aag,
Yeah.
which I actually didn't spot.
What?
Yeah.
It's all over social media.
I still didn't see it for some reason.
And he looks just like himself. He looks like just how he would look.
Like Ishq Bina.
Yeah. Like the Chak Dum Dum. He's also in Chak Dum Dum.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know
You're
that.
kidding.
I'll have to look
He's
that up.
literally right next to Madhuri.
I didn't know that.
He's in the kids where she's dancing.
Oh. Amir Khan and Govinda were offered Anil Kapoor's role. How do you think that would have fared out?
Govinda and Aishwarya. I don't know how that would look.
Okay. They've
Just
done
in
a movie
general.
together.
Which one?
They've done a movie. I don't know what movie, but I know they have done a film together.
It's not that Govinda, because Govinda looks great with Karishma.
Yeah.
Govinda looks great with Rani also. Like, decent. Govinda looks amazing with Ravina.
Okay.
Okay? But I don't know Govinda and Aishwarya.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
You know what I
I don't
mean?
know if... I feel like he would have played it the same way Anil Kapoor played it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amir Khan would have brought it a little bit more grounded.
I think Amir would have been a better choice.
Maybe.
But Amir would never do that role.
No, I don't think so either.
He would never do that role. He would probably want to do Manav's role.
Yeah. And then here, this is the second out of a trilogy of films directed by Subhash Ghai.
Wait, who would you cast?
I'd cast Jackie Shroff.
But he's already done that, na?
No, I feel like he would have done really well.
We love Jackie. That's not even a question. But who other than Jackie?
Probably Sanjay Dutt.
Sanjay Dutt would have slayed that
Yeah.
role, I think. I would have cast Sanjay Dutt.
Yes. This is the second out of a trilogy of films directed by Subhash Ghai, which is focused on an Indian NRI abroad. The first being Pardes, the second being Taal, and the third being, what do you think?
Subhash Ghai? NRI? No idea. That Dol Bajne Laga, is that a Subhash Ghai movie?
No. It's called Yade with Hrithik Roshan.
That's a Subhash Ghai movie?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god. Karina, by the way, biggest Karina fan here. I love Bebo. I breathe for Bebo. But not Yade. They both have... First of all, I don't think Hrithik and Karina work. It's too much overacting on screen.
I mean, they look good in...
They hype each other up in the wrong way.
Yeah, but they look good in...
They look great.
They look good in K3G.
That's the only one.
K3G was like pretty solid.
That's the only one.
Okay.
मैं प्रेम की दीवानी
No, that
हूँ.
was
Boo. Okay.
Yade was... I heard really bad. I never
Yeah, they was not a good movie.
Fardeen Khan was supposed to debut with Akshay Khanna's role. Don't think that would have worked out, and I'm glad it didn't work out. Manisha Koirala was a contender for the lead role,
Okay.
which is awesome. She did a film with Subhash Ghai earlier in the 90s, so I think that would have worked. This was Akshay Khanna's and Aishwarya Rai's second film together. The first being Aa Ab Laut Chale,
Yeah.
which wasn't a big hit, and it released the same exact year.
Yeah.
Anil Kapoor and Aishwarya Rai would go on to star in
हमारा दिल आपके पास है. I love that movie.
Which
Have you
was-
watched it?
It's the following year, and it was a big hit. I've never seen that film. Yeah,
You're lying.
I've not seen it.
I'm calling movie night. It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it has aged, but I remember loving it. That's the song. That's the movie where Anupam Kher plays his dad. And yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
it's a really good movie. हमारा दिल आपके पास है.
And then,
Actually, my bad, Aishan. I take that back. It's not that one. I'm confusing two movies.
Oh.
हमारा दिल आपके पास है is when she moves into his... Yeah, that's the movie. That's
That's
it.
a movie.
It's really good movie. You like it. That could be our next podcast.
maybe. The next thing, Anil Kapoor and Akshay Khanna would go on to star in Race,
Mm-hmm.
Salame-Ishq, and No Problem. Just
Race was good. First Race was
random
good.
movies. 3 very random movies.
Yeah, to be in a group. But Race was a good movie.
Yeah, Race was good. Omrish Puri and Akshay Khanna, like you said, would
Halchal.
repeat the father-son duo in Halchal. This was the second highest-selling Bollywood album of 1999.
Rightfully so.
Did you know what was number one? And hint, it was a film that released in the 2000s.
Really?
So released the following year, but like the songs released in 1999.
What movie was it?
Kaho Na Pyar Hai. Yeah.
Rage.
Yeah. And then-
But I think Taal songs are way better, na?
do you think Taal songs are better than Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam songs? I don't. I think Hum Dil De Chuke
Hum Dil-
Sanam
Hum
had
Dil wins.
slightly better songs.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Actually, honestly, I wouldn't be able to compare the two.
You have to pick.
I can't pick. I think they're both very different albums.
They're not. They're both high dance numbers, high romantic tracks.
How can you compare a Dol Baje with Taal songs?
You can.
I can't pick. I think for me the two tie then. You pick Hum Dil over Taal, you said.
Definitely. As a movie also, I pick Hum Dil De
Obviously,
Chuke
as a movie, Hum Dil is way better.
way better.
Even though the overall crux is the same. The body of the movie is the same.
Pretty much.
But it's just copy-paste color change a little bit.
A little bit. This film was the third highest grossing film of that year.
Oh, that's...
Pretty high.
yeah.
Number one was... Do you have any guesses?
For 1999? No.
Hum Saath Saath.
I was gonna just say that!
Yeah.
I was gonna say that, but I thought because of all that police case and all, maybe it wasn't, but I was gonna
It was
say
at
that.
81
Okay.
crores, and Taal was at 51. And then number two was, I'll give you a hint, another Salman Khan film.
This one. Which... Wait, 99? You just said Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam.
Yeah, it was number
Yeah,
two.
thought as much.
And number four, another Salman Khan film.
The other one that you just said. Hum Dil... Hum Dil, Hum Saath Saath, and what was the third one that you said?
Taal.
Taal.
But number four...
No, Salman's third one.
BV number one.
Baby number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Salu is big, dude.
Number five was an Anil Kapoor film, Hum Aapke Dil Mein Rehte Hain. Which is pretty cool.
That's with Kajol, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the one I was confusing it with. So in that movie, Anupam Kher is his father.
Oh.
Have
So
you watched?
Was this the film you were talking about?
Yes, but Hamara Dil Aapke Paas Hai is also literally similar print, but slightly different
It's
story.
almost the identical names here.
Yeah, but that's why I got confused. But Hum Aapke Dil Mein Rehte Hai is with the one with Kajol.
That's better?
Have you watched it?
No.
That is a serious movie.
Okay.
And it's really good.
And it's good. Okay.
Really, really, really good. So the premise is that... Should I tell you the premise?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the premise is that she works in his office and she... Actually, you know what? Let's watch it.
Okay. All right.
I want you to watch it. Because it's like... I would say it still ages well.
Interesting.
But I'll watch it and maybe I'll take those words back with you. Okay, go.
Cool. We're almost done here. So next we're going to move on to legacy and impact. So basically how the movie has impacted Bollywood and culture. So like you said, the songs are still celebrated today.
To this day. Masterpieces, one after the other.
I feel like it also, looking at this movie, it changed the game in terms of choreography.
Choreography, fashion, lots of things. Lots of things.
Yeah. How songs are showcased in a film. And yeah, we saw this carry over in other films later on in the 2000s, which was cool.
And like a huge milestone album for A.R. Rahman, right? Also.
Yeah. He would go on to make like way more albums. And yeah, he's an icon.
He just has his own thing.
Yeah, definitely.
You can listen to an A.R. Rahman song not knowing it's an A.R. Rahman song and just be like, that's an A.R. Rahman song. You know what I mean?
Definitely. It has a vibe.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song of the film?
I can't. What's yours?
I think the obvious choice is
Ramta Jogi?
Yeah.
I love Ramta Jogi a lot.
Yeah.
I think that would be my
I think I like the way it was filmed in the song, but as a song, I think I might like Ishq Bina.
Ishq Bina is a great song,
Yeah.
but I also love the na 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 na. That's
The
my
title
favorite song. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where the girls are singing.
Okay. Yeah.
In the rain.
I actually didn't like the Western when they like When he's like dancing on the stage, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I like the one with the Alka Yagnik.
Yeah.
That's my top song from the album.
Interesting.
I know all the songs by heart to this album. Pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
And I should get so pissed because when we are going somewhere and it's playing on the radio, I'm like an active listener, as you all must have noticed in the podcast. But I like to hum the song. My whole family does. All my sisters do the same thing. So, and my mom does the same thing. So it's just a thing. And he has to listen to me over Alka Yagnik's beautiful voice.
Yep, blessed. All right, moving on to the Mast Meter. What would you rate this film out of 5?
Don't ask me. What would you rate it?
I would rate it a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Which is like above average. I think the beginning was really good and I like thoroughly enjoyed it. And I was fully invested actually. I think up until, I hate to say this, but the entry of Anil Kapoor's character and then onwards, just I all of a sudden became not interested, and I felt like the last 30-40 minutes was just a complete like mess of a film. But you know what, I felt this way about Pardes too, and I want to rewatch that film. So yeah, it could be just a Subhash Ghai thing. When I look back at his other films like Khalnayak, Pardes, Ram Lakhan, none of those films for me are above a 3 out of 5. I know it's kind of strange because,
But you have to watch it again, na? Before you number it.
Yeah, I have to watch. I haven't watched those films in like a long time.
Yeah.
But when I think of those films, none of those films are above a 3. So I think it might be a director thing. Just does not sit well with me. But yeah, that's my rating. What would you give it?
3.5. 0.5 for the songs, yeah.
0.5 for the songs.
Yeah, so
decent,
yeah. 3.5 for sure. Even now, yes, it hasn't aged well at all, but as I said, if you keep that in mind going in, that okay, this is like a 1999 release, it still holds your attention. It's still like you're invested, you want to know what happens with them. The marks that I'm cutting are strictly for a little bit of toxicity in Manav and him being the lead, and the last 30 minutes, man, like I just couldn't sit through it. I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, it was a little
very pakao.
A little all over the place.
Yeah, very pakao. Very poorly made climax.
Definitely.
There is no climax, to be honest. We all know she's going to go back to Manav. Yeah. Even as a kid, I knew she's going to go back to Manav.
Yeah.
Okay, Anil Kapoor is giving, iska to katne wala hai from day one. Okay, so that's where I'm at, the 3.5.
Yeah, I think, for me, it was really, the music still holds up.
Yep.
Aishwarya Rai still holds up.
So beautiful.
Akshay Khanna's acting is actually very solid.
Yeah.
And for the first time, I actually liked, not first time, I actually always like Amrish Puri, but I prefer him in these roles, like the positive roles, over the negative ones.
Dude, me too. I think he is such a equally, if not better.
Equally. He has some pretty iconic villain roles.
Villain roles, but his positive roles are equally, if not sometimes better than his negative ones. Because when he comes from a loving place, he just creates magic on screen.
He's like that dad that doesn't show you any love.
Affection, yeah.
And then when he does show you that love, it's like
tears are waiting here to like roll off your face.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Amrish Puri.
Yeah, same. I feel like he's gonna discipline me, but it's for my best.
Yeah. But cool. That's today's episode, guys. I have no idea what the 4th episode is gonna be.
If you guys have recommendations, let us know.
Please let us know. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube videos. And yeah, you can listen to us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. The audios are gonna release before the video. It takes me some time to edit the videos and make sure it's, up to par. But the audio releases almost immediately. So yeah, just be on the lookout. And yeah, we would love to hear if you guys have any films that you want us to revisit.
And let us know in the comments down below, what would you rate Taal on the Mast Meter? And that's it for today. Can't wait to see you guys again. Bye.
See you guys.